Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Capricorn for September 2023. Welcome to the table, Capricorn. I have pre-shuffled these cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. I'll be using a 10-card spread with 5 cards along the top row, 5 cards along the bottom row. The first deck of cards, all the cards are in the upright position, but in the second deck, they'll be in the reversed and the upright position. I also have an Everyday Witch Oracle card to pull at the end of the reading, so I'll give you an oracle when we've completed the reading. So there'll be 20 cards. The cards have all been very well shuffled. The flowers are from my garden. I do hope you enjoy them. And the crystals have been in their salt bath. Okay, a little bit more and we're done. Let's start your reading, Capricorn. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, lovely card to start. Page of Vessels or Page of Cups. King of Pentacles, lovely. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles, wonderful. And the 8 of Cups. Okay, we've got the Moon. 3 of Swords. 4 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. Okay, what have we got on the bottom of the deck? We've got Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance and gentleness and finding your equilibrium, meshing your passions with your intellect, meshing your earthly passion with your intuition and your guidance, your inner guidance. So this is a wonderful sense of balance. Being able to draw it down from the cosmos and draw it in so that you have that lovely natural balance from the cosmos, and then you can move forward in a very balanced and open way. Now we've got the 6 of Pentacles, so this is a lovely card. It's when you're not giving too much and you're open to receiving as much as you're giving. It's about sharing. So being able to share your wealth, perhaps being able to give some away, perhaps to your family, or make a donation. That's a wonderful energy, is having everything very much under your control and very allowing the flow to be natural, coming in and going out. So again, it's part of this temperance. What's coming in is also going out, but leaving you sufficient so that you're comfortable and well managed. Now we have the Page of Cups. Perhaps a new love coming in, somebody who's open and receptive. So this could either be you being open and receptive to new love or someone coming in towards you. Quite a youthful energy, so this is young and vibrant and energetic, and that can also be just the energy rather than a person. Here we have the King of Coins. Somebody who has good control of their finances, good control of their worldly matters. They know how to pay their bills on time. They know how to manage their affairs. This lion here is quite composed, quite controlled. He analyzes, he judges, he strategizes, and he plans carefully. So not much misses this lion because he's got everything under his paw and totally under control. And he uses his wisdom and his knowledge and his experience to manage his affairs. So here we've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is independent wealth. This is self-respect, hard work. The hard work that you've put in to accumulate your wealth, to know where you stand, to know what it's worth. You're not frivolous with your money. You're careful, but you're quite abundant. As you can see, they're well balanced here on the tree. So it's all about balance and holding everything in good control, but having worked hard to achieve that. Here we've got the 8 of Cups. Now, traditionally, the 8 of Cups is a sense of wanting to walk away from perhaps your emotions and not wanting to look at them. I get more that in this case, this is a card that tells me more that you really don't want to look at your emotions, and perhaps you're more focused on the material aspects of your life at the moment and not paying a great deal of attention to your emotional well-being. But as you can see, he's building a new pot. So even though he's got all that experience up here, he's not looking at that anymore. He's focusing very much on building a new cup. Now you do have here the Page of Cups coming in, so maybe being ready to receive a new love. So they're both potentially coming together. So you are just ready to move forward with your life and start again and be open to receive something new. Now, this has got the Moon card here as well. So the Moon is telling me that there's this delicate balance that's required for you to find your way. So being quite grounded, being focused on what it is you want, maybe a little bit of dreaming and wishful thinking, but that's quite all right. So here we've got the Three of Swords. This is quite a big heartbreak card. So something has caused you quite a lot of pain on the emotional level. It's not giving me an indication of what has given you that pain. Here we've got the Four of Cups. I'll just leave that one there for the time being. When the next layer comes over, it may clarify. Here we've got the Four of Cups, ready to, again, that sense of being ready to move on and feeling that maybe love is not for you. But that is not the case. There's always the potential for love to come your way, regardless of your age or your circumstances. So, you know, this is a sense of disappointment and dejection. But I'm not quite sure what's caused that. Obviously some sort of an emotional pain here, and we're not quite sure where that's come from. Now here we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is asking you, are you going to keep accumulating your wealth? Is this what you're putting your efforts into? Or are you idolizing money too much? Are you putting too much effort into something and not being rewarded? This is taking a little bit of a pause. So you've got, you know, quite substantial signs of abundance here with these two cards. So this card is perhaps saying that you are maybe a little bit dissatisfied and you are considering whether the work that you're doing is something that you want to continue with. I get a sense of dissatisfaction here. So Capricorn, you may be a little bit dissatisfied with something, and maybe you're dissatisfied that with all your hard work. You're not dissatisfied with the outcome of the hard work, but maybe it's because it's leaving you emotionally dissatisfied. That could be the case. I think you're longing for passion, home, marriage, a family. Your heart's desire is for a stable home, for passion and love and stability. Let's clarify these cards. I might use these everyday cards. It's rather interesting, the symbols on this Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. I'll talk to you about those now. Because at the top is a pentacle. Here is the Moon. What illusions do you have? What sense of healing is this giving you? How does it make your heart feel? Where does it leave you in your flights of fancy or your imagination? And here, how hard do you have to fight for it? And how much time does it take? So these are all things to think about for your earthly success. You know, it's talking about a victory, but, you know, everything comes at a price. So the card is asking you at what price and for what satisfaction are you getting from the work that you're putting into something. So your efforts. I'll give these cards a good shuffle. They have been well shuffled anyway, but it's always nice to give them an extra shuffle in front of you. Wheel of Fortune, wonderful. So circumstances are changing. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the upright position, Death in the reverse position, Two of Wands in the reverse position, and the Magician. Okay, let's have a look what's on the bottom of the deck. Two of Swords, so definitely a decision of some sort that is needing to be made. Now you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, finding the balance here on this money, sort of this lovely bit of balance here. Now the Wheel of Fortune may tip you out of your balance a little bit. It's telling me that things are going to change around you. So your circumstances are definitely going to change. It's how you react to those circumstances that is important. You've got the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is worries and anxieties. So maybe this receptivity to love, or the incoming love, maybe you've got some anxiety about that. Perhaps you're feeling that love is not coming your way and you're getting anxious about that. That's the sense that I'm getting from this card, is that you're feeling a level of anxiety. Perhaps that love is not coming your way. Perhaps you've been very focused on money. Here is your Four of Pentacles. So that is telling me that you've been very focused on financial security, stability, success, hanging on a little bit tightly, focusing very much on perhaps your career, and your finances. Now we have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So I think it's time for you to make a decision. I think you've made some sort of a sacrifice. This is number 4. So something you've done perhaps on behalf of your family. Perhaps you've been working long and hard for your family and you're starting to feel a little bit disappointed here in love. And you may be sort of wishing that it was time to have some love, whereas you've, I think, been putting a lot of energy into focusing on your stability and your security and your finances and your worldly affairs, maybe working very hard. Here we've got the Ten of Swords. So something that's given you some pain. So we've gone from the 9 to the 10, both in the reverse aspect. I think you want to leave this behind. Again, this is on top of this 8 of Cups, wanting to walk away. So something painful. And this could be mental anxiety and mental stress. Maybe the working, the stability has caused you a certain amount of mental stress and fatigue. And, you know, this could be a yearly review where your review is critical rather than appreciative of your efforts. That could be the case as well. And here you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles normally would be bringing some offer in towards you. Now, I'm feeling that this could be you walking away from a job, walking away from security, walking away from something that's quite big and has occupied a great deal of your time. The King of Coins can be a boss and a manager, somebody quite powerful. You know, you're riding away on this horse. So I feel like you're leaving a job behind, or wanting to leave a job behind. I think there's an element of fear attached to this. And that's why I think the Moon card is here. And it's asking you to find that balance. How are you going to survive? Are you going to be okay? Is this going to cause a problem? But I don't think you're particularly worried. You've got your suit of armour on and you do have your investment, I think, probably wisely. And I think you're perhaps ready to walk away. Now, this 9 of Pentacles here, this again talks about independent wealth. It's on top of this Heartbreak card. So again, I think it's talking very much about how much hard work, how much discipline you've employed in getting where you're going. You've been dedicated, loyal, hardworking, and I think you may be ready to have a bit of a look to see what else the world can bring you, maybe wanting to spread your wings. Now the 4 of Cups, and with the Death card, let me have a look at this Death card. I'll let you have a look. So it's in the reverse aspect. I definitely get the feeling that you are wanting to broaden your horizons. Now, this card here will tell me that when you walk away from something, you are giving up this focus on the Pentacles. And there may be some pleading from your employers, perhaps, to come back. And you're going to say, I don't feel that I'm being appreciated, or I'm not receiving the emotional rewards for my efforts. So I'm feeling very much that there may be some pleading going on but I do feel that you're going to walk away. The Two of Wands in the reverse aspect. So I'll show you the Two of Wands in the upright position. So this is on top of the Seven of Pentacles. Is it worth the effort? No, I think you've had enough. You just want to see what else is out there. You've also got the Magician here. So what it is above, so it is below. So what you're focusing on, your efforts, is what you reap here on the earth. So if you've put all your focus onto earning money and being successful in the material world, but have ignored your emotional feelings and perhaps ignored your deep desire for emotional stability, a happy marriage and passion, then this Magician is saying here, change your focus. Anything is possible. You have all the tools that you need. And here I'm feeling here very much from this card is your financial situation is quite secure. So I think this is where you're looking upward and you are deciding that you're going to follow this new path, this new set of wands. I'm very much getting this sense of you really want to follow a new path. You're going to go on a quest to find the new part of you, a new world, and that is all part of this Wheel of Fortune that's giving you this driving push to go forward. So this is the cosmos. The wheels of the cosmos are causing this change. So it may not be something that you thought about originally, but I think you're looking for a more balanced sense of life, something that will bring you emotional fulfillment. That's what I'm getting here. So I think you're looking for emotional fulfillment, and I think you're going to take action. You're financially secure. I think you will just go ahead and make this change. So let's have a look and see what the Everyday Witch Oracle has for you. Take this one. Imagine and envision. Exactly. You are planning and thinking about what it is you want from your life. You are thinking about it. You're going within. You're going to use your intuition. You're under the moon. You're not going to have any illusions. You've already dreamt about this sort of stuff. You were anguished about it for a little while, but I think this is almost like the Seven of Cups. You want something more. You've dreamt about it. You are going to step into that energy now, and I think you're going to follow your dreams. So I do think you're looking for this emotional stability, this passion, a secure home with a loving partner. I think that's something that you really want, and perhaps that's been elusive. Maybe you've overworked to the point of excluding all your emotional needs. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time, Capricorn. Bye for now.